Enchantments over VV. Hello my friends, it's Johnaroth, and today I am playing another deck based off of one of my awesome viewers' requests. DZA-L6M, I hope I got that correctly, requested to look into an Esper build. So basically white, blue, and black. So today I am playing Zur, Eternal Schemer. Zur is a 1 white, 1 blue, 1 black for a 1/4 with flying. So he's got a decent toughness, not a great attack. But enchantment creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. So that first ability makes any enchantment creatures you have very strong. It makes them, you know, if they block something, they kill something, they gain you life, and then they also can't be targeted by spells. So any enchantment creatures we've thrown into this deck. The other ability is a huge power, and that is for 1 and 1 white, target non-aura enchantment you control becomes a creature in addition to its other types and has a base power and base toughness, each equal to its mana value. So basically you can take enchantments that you have on the battlefield and turn them into these powerful lifelink, death touch, hexproof creatures for 2 mana as long as Zur is out. So let's say you cast a spell like Grasp of Fate, which you can use to exile a target non-land permanent. You then, once you've used the spell up, let's say you use it on their commander, they pull it back to their hand, the spell then seems kind of worthless. You can turn it into a 3/3 with Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof on the battlefield for just 2 mana. This benefit also applies to any of the enchantment creatures we already have. So I'm running some creatures that I normally don't run, like Nightmare Shepherd, Enduring Tenacity, or where's the Enduring Innocence. All those enchantment creatures, once Zur is out, gain Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. So it's a very powerful effect. This deck has a ton of enchantments in it. Matter of fact, most of our cards are removal or creatures. Everything is focused on enchantments that we can then turn into creatures and hit our opponent. So let us take Zur, Eternal Schemer, into Arena and see if Zur can go burr. Let's go. We're playing our very first game against Ren and 6. There's a reason why Confounding Conundrums in this deck. It's because of landfall decks, which Ren and 6 is kind of a landfall deck. A little bit. Let's go ahead and put down a command tower. Ren's gonna get back a land. Let's go ahead and put down the Conundrum here. Okay, so we did draw a Chrome Mox, which is pretty good. Well, let's just hold off on putting that down though, for now. Confounding Conundrum will slow him down a little bit. Lotus Cobra, that's a problem. Opponent's gonna have to return a land to his hand, so Conundrum's helping us out a little bit here. Opponent has a Scoot Swarm. Be nice if we drew a Toxic Deluge or something like that. Okay, what do we want to do here? Let's see. Let's put down a plane. Can get out our commander here. As well as something else. I'm going to go ahead and put down a Chrome Mox. And let's put the Doll Maker shop underneath it. Then let's cast Witness Protection on the Lotus Cobra so he can't get mana. Let's get out our Baragoyf here. He can kill the Baragoyf off with Renin 6 if he so wants. And he will. Okay. Opponent gets out a Chocobo. If we could draw a board wipe, we would be in such good shape here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cast Elspeth Conquers Death. We're going to kill off Renin 6. Or the Scoot Swarm, rather. Let's see what our opponent does here. Okay, our opponent's going to swing in with everything. Perfectly fine. We're down to 11. We're going to put out an isolated chapel. Let's get out Zur here. I'm going to animate the Elspeth Conquers Death, which is now a 5/5 with Hexproof, Death Touch, and Lifelink. We'll kill off Ren. We gained some life back there, which was great. What we really need, though, is a board wipe here. Opponent's going to kill off Zur, looks like. We're down to 2. Put down a land. We've got enough mana to get out Zur. We can animate the Confounding Conundrum. Let's just hold off on doing anything else this turn. Let's animate the confounding conundrum here. And we're gonna block. Actually, yeah, we're gonna block and kill Aelia because he could get out Ren and kill off the Baragoyf if we block with that. Opponent's gonna look for another card. I'm assuming he's probably going for a strip mine, something like that would be my assumption. Strip mine, of course. They always do the same thing every game. Okay, opponent's gonna destroy one of our lands. Perfectly fine. We'll put down a land. We could get the Conundrum back or Elspeth back. Either one. I'm going to go ahead and swing in with Bolt, though, keeping up the curiosity. Go ahead and get out our curiosity here. We're going to draw some more cards. Getting back Catilda into our hand and another land. Let's go ahead and get out Catilda as well. Opponent's strip mine trick isn't looking so good right now, is it? And our opponent scoops enchantments for the win. Good game. Whew. Okay, we do get to go first against Renin 6 again. We keep getting paired against this over and over and over again. I don't know why, but this is a decent hand. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Let's go ahead and put down a Rafine's Tower, a tapped land. I have to keep up removal at all times for Ren. Go ahead and put down a Henegate, and then let's put down a Chrome Mox, and we're going to cast Void Rend here, and then we're going to get out our commander. Opponent's going to braid the Chrome Mox, perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and put down a Takanuma, and then we're going to cast Overlord of the Baelmork so we can mill some cards. Didn't draw anything, but that's okay. See what our opponent does here. Your opponent gets out a Nissa. We're going to put down a land. We're going to animate an Overlord here. We're going to swing in with both. We'll get back the Entity Tracker. And do we want to kill off Nissa or hold off here? I think we probably want to hold off. Opponent's going to get out some more mana. Luckily, red and green don't have a lot of ways of dealing with 4 and 5 power toughness creatures. They do have some. Okay, he's going to look for some more lands here. Probably like strip mine or something like that. I'm hoping we can just kill our opponent before he gets to do any of those things. He did put down a land this turn. So my goal is to be as aggressive as possible here. I'm probably going to kill off the Nissa as well on the end step, just so he can't get additional mana. I'm going to go ahead, pay 3 life, and let's just kill off Nissa. My goal is to do as much damage as I possibly can here. Let's go ahead and cast an Inquisitive Glimmer. We're going to throw down a land. Let's get out the Nightmare Shepherd here. Let's swing in. We're going to take back an Enduring Curiosity. Have our opponent down to 8. And that is enough to win the game again. I am unbelievable how many games against Ren and 6 we're playing. Vivi. Okay, we'll try it. Let's go ahead and put down a Gemstone Cavern. And we will get rid of the Curiosity, I guess. I'm gonna go for turn 1 Psychic Frog, turn 2 Zur, hopefully. Let's put down a Polluted Delta. We need black mana, so I'm gonna go for, well, let's see, what do we need to get Glacial? Plains or Island, right? So let's go for Watery Grave. Get out a Psychic Frog here. We're going to go ahead and swing in with our Psychic Frog. Draw another card. I'm going to go ahead and put down a Cavern, and we're going to say Human so that we can cast Zur without a counterspell. Opponent's going to use Lightning Bolt on the Psychic Frog, but I'm going to go ahead and discard some cards here. We'll say Witness Protection. Psychic Frog still alive. Pass the turn. Let's go ahead and put down a Glacial Fortress, and let's swing in with both of our creatures here. Do some more damage. Fractured Identity's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get out the Entity Tracker. We'll keep up the Swords to Plowshares for Vivi. I'm going to go ahead and do a Swords to Plowshares right now before he gets more mana. Hopefully we can... He's going to dive down the Vivi to protect it. He can swing in with Vivi here. Do we block? I don't think we do. let's see. I think first we swing in with the Psychic Frog. See if we can maybe bait him into dropping his wizard. He's not going to. Draw another card. We're going to go ahead and convoke for the Conclave Tribunal. Let's go ahead and get rid of Vivi. Now we'll get to draw another card. Opponent says good game, kind of early for that. But we'll see, maybe there is something he can do. We are down to 12. We're going to do 1 damage here. Opponent's going to seek 2 cards. Discard a card. Does this have... Yeah, let's go ahead and animate the Tribunal here. We're going to block the wizard, kill it off. And that is the game. Enchantments over Vivi. Good game. Okay, we're playing against Ren in 6 again. Okay, so we did draw land, so that's good. Surveil. Swords of Plowshares, great card, not what we need right now. Interesting. Utopia Sprawl, Ren in 6. Luckily, we have a black market connections, so I'm hoping... Okay, opponent's going for another land here. I think our opponent's cycling, trying to find a strip mine, basically. Luckily, black market connections can make treasures, so that'll be helpful. And we are going to have some removal spells, which is great. Let's go ahead and get out the black market connections here. As long as our opponent doesn't have removal for a turn or two, I think of that, we'll be in good shape. Opponent's probably going to get back a land here. Opponent's going to return a land to his hand. Let's go for all the modes here. I'm going to go ahead and seal from existence Ren. Try to keep him off his foot as much as possible. Gold Span Dragon. Look at that. Wow. Okay. We're going to take some more damage here, but that's okay. Opponent's going to kill off our shapeshifter. We're going to take 4. We definitely want a treasure. I think that's probably all that we want right now. Go ahead and put down a land, and we're going to say human. Do we have enough mana for everything we want to do? I don't think so. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't want him to get a treasure, so I'm going to go ahead and use Toxic Deluge to kill off the dragon. Then let's go ahead and summon Zur. We are getting low on life, but if we can keep Zur alive for 1 turn, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Opponent gets out a Bone Crusher Giant. And caught this. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw some cards here. I think we got a good payoff. I think we want to exile the Kothis because he can get mana out of that. I think we're going to do that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get rid of Kothis here. Then we're going to summon our Seal from Existence. We're going to swing in with that. Gain some life there. Let's go ahead and get out our Baragoyf. That's pretty powerful as a 5/6 with lifelink. Hopefully we can start gaining back some of our life here. Opponent has a Cavalier of Thorns. Let's see what he gets. Gets a land. Okay, let's draw a card, get a treasure. Let's turn our the Cavalier into an utterly insignificant creature. Let's go ahead and animate the Grasp of Fate here. We're going to swing in with everything. Opponent's going to take it all. Wow. Okay. Gonna mill 5 cards. Let's go ahead and let's get out Heliod. We could potentially animate Heliod. Opponent has an Oger here. And the Great Henge. Ooh, the Great Henge is scary. Draw another card and a treasure. Put down a land here. Let's go ahead and animate Heliod. We're gonna swing in. Be aggressive as possible here. Let's put a +1/+1 on Zur and the Baragoyf here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cast Leyline of Binding and get rid of the Great Henge. We can also animate the Leyline potentially. Opponent has a lot of mana. Opponent has a Crater Hoof Behemoth. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and counter the Ox so he can't cast that. Let's go ahead and go for all the modes here. I think we're in pretty good shape to do so. Opponent has no cards left in hand. Okay, this is 13. I think we have him. We're going to go ahead and swing in with the Black Market Connections, and then we're going to swing in with the Leyline Binding. We're just going to attack with everything. And I think we have enough damage to win the game. It's nice to gain all that life at the same time. Good game. Thank you, my friends, for watching another one of my videos. This one featuring Zur, Eternal Schemer. And I did want to thank my awesome viewer, DZA L6M, for recommending me looking into an Esper build. I had a lot of fun playing Zur. I would put Zur at probably a low B power level. There's just something so satisfying about taking these enchantments that you've already used for removal or other things, and then turning them into 3/3, 4/4, 5/5, 6/6 Death Touch lifelink creatures with hexproof on the battlefield and swinging in and crushing your opponent. The one caveat I do want to give for this deck is, as of time of recording, for some reason, the arena algorithm paired me about 75% of the time against Ren and 6. So I tried to show as many varied games as possible and included some Ren and 6 games, but you will get paired against Ren and 6 a lot. I'm not saying that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. I tended to win most of the time against Ren and 6, but it does get a little repetitious in nature fighting the same type of deck over and over. So I did want to warn you about that. You know, there's about a 75% Ren and 6 ratio as of the time of this recording. The deck list is in the description below. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to leave a comment down below talking about Zur or why you continually get paired against Ren and 6 or your favorite flavor of coffee. I don't really care as long as I talk to you, part of the Magic community. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.